Hey folks, welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. In the last episode, our brave elves marched up to Lucerna and we just took it without much of a fight, to be honest. We fought a battle in an open field and yeah, we lost a couple of units. Not the most efficient play, however, we did manage to take our third city. We're just converting it now. Converting is not the right word. We are absorbing it into our empire, that's right. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so Emanru Ekanen has a personal preference for your actions of empires that don't break treaties. This improves the relations by 50%. Okay, right, so she's just letting us know that she's approving of how we, you know, of how we go. So as long as we don't break the treaty, then we're probably going to keep on her good side. That's fine. Okay, we've now researched Summon Watcher. We want to get one of those things up. Now we've got a cheap research here, I think. So, Tower of True Sight. This city achieves True Sight, making it impossible to spot invisible or camouflaged enemies. It's kind of interesting. We've also got Mental Mark. Target enemies in 1 hex radius gain 2 marked and -3 sundered resistance. Okay, it's going to make them easier for us to attack. We've got the Staves of Warding as well. Makes support units abilities of enchanted units grant +2 bolstered resistance to affected units. So a defensive ability here too. Well, that looks like a pretty good one. Mental Mark. Yeah, and that's going to be quite cheap to keep up because you don't have that many support units. So let's get this one up. And this is going to come up next turn as well. Okay. We've already recruited. Okay, we've already got that one up. Okay, that's interesting. So that came up immediately. We've obviously had enough research points. Next, we've got Static Shield. Target friendly unit gains a shield that has a base 60% chance of inflicting stunned on attackers. That's pretty useful. We've got Magical Wards. Inscribe magical wards onto the target race. Okay, it's a minor race transformation, giving lightning, fire, and frost resistance. Then we've got Scry Enemy. All enemies in the target army provide you with vision for 15 turns. I do like that. That's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get that one up. Okay. Let's march our way on towards Dawndelve. Now, we do need to try to find any enemies that might be in the area. So we're actually going to fan out a little bit. Okay. I think we'll go and kill these guys on this node here at the same time. It's a reasonably strong army. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just head straight towards Dawndelve and deal with those later. Yeah, the Archon Blood would be good. Plus 20 combat casting points. Do we have that one already? No, we don't, and we definitely want that. That is really, really good. Is it good enough for us to potentially take some damage here? Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty strong. Let's get the Watcher up. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that actually and annex it before this person here does it. Before Zetavarka takes it, so... Okay, let's see if we can see that guy around. No, he's not come down this way. I think he's going to go to defend his cities. The AI seems to like defense. Yeah, I think we're going to do it this way. So let's go and... Your troops engage the Blessed Soul and other ethereal entities, but instead of responding, they simply wait, looking confused. Expressions of despair and turmoil wash over the features of their shimmering beings. Rather than displaying hostility, they seem helpless and bewildered by some unseen plight. What do we do? Yeah, I think we want to go towards good. Okay. Now we lose mana here, but we gain knowledge. That's pretty good. Or we can get good alignment. I do like the knowledge though, and we have got a lot of mana. Yeah, let's do that. I think the faster you can get through the knowledge tree, the better. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to annex this as well, so... Okay, I'm concerned now that this Kingsload is going to get it before me. Pyromancer's still a little bit wounded here. Okay, I guess we can't do this for some reason. I'm assuming because... Okay, look, this has only got these two. I'm not quite sure what the rule is there regarding regarding where you can annex and where you can't. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm not going to think too hard about it though. Let's. Okay, there we go. Look, they've got an army here. Yeah, they're going to have to attack all three of us if they want to attack us there. We've got a new Empire skill available. Career soldiers, shock units, shield units, and polearm units gain experience 20% faster. That could be pretty good. We've also got Right of Allegiance. Instantly gain plus 20 allegiance with all free cities. I don't think we've got that many free cities on the map, have we? We've got that one there. Yeah, this one doesn't show 3 cities. There we are. Yeah, it's just these ones we've got. Halfling. I'm not making friends with halflings. Screw those guys. Okay, we've researched Scry enemy already. Okay. Some of Phantasmal Warrior might be good. Phantasmal Warrior. How much what's the upkeep cost on this one? It doesn't say here, does it? Yeah, I think there could be better. I think, look, I like the tooltips in this game. I really do. I think the nested tooltips are really, really good. Just I feel that some of the, like, this should... I wish that it told you the upkeep as well. I don't know if that's... Maybe it's just obviously the same thing all the time and I'm just missing that. Lightning Torrent. This is a good spell. All units sustain 20 damage. All units suffer -2 lightning resistance for 1 world map turn. So basically you can just zap an army before you go into combat with them. That would be good. Guided projectiles though. That was the one that I was aiming for, I think. Okay. Let's get another watcher up, I think. Okay, yeah, we're kind of getting to the point where our mana is running a bit low until we start getting more up, but we've got 3 decent, 3 reasonable units here. Yeah, I think these watchers should be able to work nicely in tandem with these guys, but to stun stuff. So yeah, we've also got our scout unit now. The scout unit should have the enchantments on. Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't think I can afford the lightning focus on these guys. The staves of warding, though, we can probably do. Yeah, we'll bring that one up for the next turn. Let's see where he moves. Probably into Dorndale, I'd expect. No? Okay. He's going for Kingsload, I think. Or is he going to take Lucerne back? Don't know. Let's get our scout moving up this way. I'm guessing this is the army here. Do we go and defeat them in the field, or do we move on to Dorndale? That's the question. There they are. Okay. We've got 1, 2... 3... Is that 2 armies? Looks like it. Let's go and defeat them in the field, and then we will have these guys about dealt with, I'd say. Okay, saying it's a low risk battle. This is going to be a good one. Okay, so he's got over channel. We've got 2 heroes here, just like in our army, and then mostly low tier units, while we've got some higher tier units. Although we have got a 1 damage unit. Let's fight this one. It should be fun. Rear the Illuminator, attack Dafaldea. Now there is there's one of the Arcana skills that the Astral skills you can get later on from the tech tree, from the Empire tree, which allows you to cast a spell on the first turn of combat, which is a really, really good one. It's well worth getting. Yeah, because you can just like blast down a bunch of units while they're all sat together. Okay, let's have a look at these choke points then. There's lots of choke points in this game. That's one thing I will say. Maybe a bit too many. Okay, here we go. Look, wow, look at this. That thing looks great, doesn't it? Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll try to keep our forces relatively close together. Yeah, wow, look at that thing. This looks really cool, doesn't it? Crazy beholder type creature. Okay, they're going to have spells as well. So at the start of the game, we want to be a little bit careful about keeping stuff too close together. So we don't get, you know, we don't encourage the enemy to hit us with very, very large amounts of damage spells. Where do we want to go? Let's just bring these down here. Okay. Yeah, you'll see the game is slowing down now a little bit. This is what I'm talking about with the game. The game kind of being a little bit. It's not the best optimized. There's no way that my system should be able to run a relatively simple game like this. Definitely some work to do for Triumph, I think, in the optimization. Okay, let's see if we can get some troops coming in around the flank. Yeah, I think that's going to be the case. That's going to be what we do here. Let's get these guys up. I might leave the... Where are those pyromancers? Okay, I moved those already. Oh, they are a little bit wounded. Oh no, they're the evoker. The pyromancer must be in the center. Oh, there we are. Look, where the pyromancer is. Okay. I think we'll just move these to one side, actually, just to avoid blobbing them up too much. Okay, she can actually move in back there. That's interesting. In that case, we'll move these guys up just so we can threaten, like if she decides to come up and attack, she's at least going to be in the zone of control. Let's awaken those with the Seeking Missiles, and just in case this hero does come in, we'll be able to at least hit it with a decent attack. Okay, guys, Aria, she's the... Okay, she's got the Aspiring Resistance as well. What attacks does this one have? Over channel. Okay, so that's the additional spell casting per combat. Okay. So see those pyromancers at the back there. See if we can encourage it to hit that pig. And let's awaken. Let's just get the shield light up on these guys. Okay. Yeah, we just got the pyromancers to go. Just keep these guys in the back for the time being. I think that's about it. Oh, we've got this beholder here. Or this watcher. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep the rest of it like that. Okay. Okay, they're creeping forwards, which gives us some chance to get some spells off on them. Now, did these guys get a whole bunch of resistance? Yeah, these got a whole bunch of resistances up. Look, they're going to be quite hard to hit. Got two heroes here, look. And they're not so well defended. That's interesting. Get a fulmination off on them. It's not going to do a whole lot of damage, but it might get the... We're lucky, we might get the electrified. No, they resisted that. Okay. Yeah, I think what we need to do is... That's a really, really strong... That's really, really strong now. So we want to try to defeat the ones that aren't so strong. Let's try and go in and kill the heroes if we can. Let's get these guys coming in from this direction. Okay, we're just out of range of that, look. Yeah, they've got the lightning bolts, but that's not going to really help us here. So let's put some blocker units up, just get some zones of control in, I think. That's going to get a retaliation strike. Get one of these in close. I'm not sure I like this whole thing about ground units being able to attack flying units. This is kind of what I mean about the... I don't know if I was saying it on when I've been playing this, but I have got some criticisms of this game for really dumbing the series down. And I know that a lot of people are loving this game, and it is a good game. There is no doubt about it. I'm not denying that it is a very good game and it's very fun, but it's definitely a bit dumbed down from the previous titles. And anybody who says it's not is, you know, is missing something, I'm afraid, because there has been a drastic loss of complexity in the game, I'm going to say. And you know, I think it really interested me to see kind of how one element of the 4X community really did not like Master of Magic Remake, and I think part of the reason was, in my opinion, was that they said it was too old, and what I think they mean by that is it was kind of complex. It's like, I think people look at it and they go, oh, Master of Magic, it's too simple. It's like, it's not a simple game. Even Daz Tactic kept saying this, like, oh, the combat in it's really simple, and it's like, it looks simple, but it's not. There's a lot going on under the hood. The combat mechanics are actually quite complex, and I think that the combat system, by the way, in Age of Wonders is way better. I'm not saying that, but Master of Magic as a game gels very well. Now, I do think that this game, I think this one is getting close to that level of tightness. Actually, I do think that, you know, this is quite a tight game when you look at the tactical combat and you look at the you know, the strategic side. The strategic side in this game is much improved. I'm not going to lie about that. I mean, it's so much. It's so better. It's so much better. But I do think that in the combat particularly, they've dumbed the game down a little bit. And yeah, I don't know, like, the whole thing with the global unit enchantments rather than enchanting individual units takes away a lot of choice from the player in how they build, and you can't deny that. Like, that is a drastic reduction in complexity for the game. That system doesn't add anything. It just makes things simpler, and I don't think I'm just down with that. I think that I like complex games, and I don't like it when choice is removed. And I feel that although I am enjoying this game a lot, and I'm enjoying it a lot more than I was enjoying Age of Wonders 3, that's for sure. I do feel that Age of Wonders 3, you know, had some stuff in here there that this isn't doing quite so well. And this is kind of what the Explorminate review says as well. If you go and read the Explorminate review, it was done by an anonymous contributor, and it with some editing. And that the writer in that article basically says something similar. It's like, it's a good Age of Wonders game, but it doesn't really feel like Age of Wonders so much anymore. And this is a guy who's been playing thousands and thousands of hours of the series right from the very first, you know, game in the series. Wow, look at that! Flew right over those units. So yeah, I think that it's this game does a lot of things right. I also think that it's kind of, you know, caused a lot of problems in a lot of respects as well. And I think that a lot of people, you know, a lot of old fans of the series are really, you know, not so happy with it, let's just say. I think a lot of people, like old fans of the series, are really feeling that the game's starting to diverge from what it was supposed to be. But you know, I don't want to see the same game just remade over and over again. You know, why would you want to do that? All right, let me concentrate on this anyway. So, I think we're going to stun this unit here if we can. Yeah, he's only got resistance 3. Now we can reduce that resistance, can't we? let's have a look what we can do. Oh, looks like I actually missed some units here. What can we do? I think we're just going to have to defeat in detail. What we'll do is we'll move these guys in. Oh, we can actually get this off, look, this Psychic Gaze. So let's stun this hero. Let's resisted it. Yeah, we did get the mark on though. So that's something, I guess. Do the same with this one. Yeah, resisted the Psychic Gaze again. That's kind of unlucky. Yeah, I don't think the Fulmination is going to do a whole lot, although that is a good target for it. Yeah, let's get that done. They're probably just going to heal it. Okay, we got electrified off on one of them at least. Okay, that was really unlucky to get a graze there. What she got? Summon Elemental. Yeah, we definitely want to get that up now, so let's get the Elemental in the game. We got a Magma Spirit. Okay. Deals damage and leaves fiery terrain in 1 hex radius around the unit, then the unit then teleports to the target hex. Interesting. Oh, okay. So this kind of wants to move in then, I guess. Can you move? I guess not. Okay, I guess you want to plunk this one down. Since it doesn't seem to be able to move, you probably want to plunk it down where, you know, like right next to an enemy and then use that movement ability. So yeah, okay. Let's get this in here and I'm going to get them guarding. Alright, we kind of messed that up. That's alright. Get those two moving in there. Oh, we electrified them. Excellent. That's good. We've got a flanking strike. Got another 1 hex radius attack. Yeah, that's going to hit our own troops. Yeah, you can hit your own troops. Okay. Yeah, these guys are locked in now. Yeah, we'll get the charge strike in with these. We electrified it as well, which is good. Yeah, we can escape now, so... Get them back. Okay, we're going to heal... Just heal themselves. Okay, let's flanking attack on this hero here. Okay, and that's electrified. We'll just finish it off with the boar. Okay, there goes one of the heroes. We should be able to kill this one too. But anybody else that's close by can actually attack now. Maybe not. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, 100% chance to attack. Here we go with the Pyromancers. There we go, zap. Toasted frog. Okay, let's erase all our morale and probably damage theirs. Yeah, I think we want to get these in a zone of control again. Alright, who we got next? We've got Sun Priests. We probably want to heal this unit here if we can. There we go. Just get this temporary hit points on them. I do like this temporary hit points thing. It's interesting because it stops the cheese of being able to just heal your units up, all at the end of the last round of combat, and then, then being healed on the strategic map as well. Yeah, this Dawn Defender is going to get some attacks in here. We've got the Electrified in as well. And we've got some Evokers. Target enemy and 2 others within 3 hexes dealt damage. Let's see if we can get that in. Yeah, there we go, look. Very nice little attack, that. They resist the Electrified, unfortunately, but... Okay. Okay, this is the main pocket of troops now that we've got to deal with. Those guys ran away, lost the model in the process. Healed up their frontline troops. I think if I play this carefully now, I shouldn't lose any more units. Especially if the AI keeps attacking stuff like that. Yeah, I like this kind of like Magic Warriors kind of theme we've got, with these kind of decent frontline units, but with, electrified weapons. It's got kind of a Zinchian vibe from Warhammer, if you're familiar with that game. Oof. Okay, yeah, we are quite close to losing this one. Okay, so we can actually move up here. We need to heal that one. If there's any way of doing that. Let's just get these guys in here. I think I'm going to get 2 attacks in at the 50%. With a bit of luck we can get this off. Okay, we got him. I'm not going to get much damage. Is that going to hit my own troops? Doesn't look like it. How much damage are we going to take we're moving out here, I wonder? Not enough to die. Oh, okay. Didn't give me any indication of that. Fair enough. Okay, target cannot be affected. Okay. Kind of odd. There's going to be a bit of a trick to using that thing, I think. Let's get the... let's get that one down on this guy so we don't lose him. Should be okay, though. That means we can get a zone of control in on here as well. Oh, we can kill this guy. What I do like about this Age of Wonders is you do seem to have plenty of mana. Like I don't know if it's just the way that I'm playing in the games that I've played, or whether that's that is, that's not just me that's noticed it. But you do seem to get plenty of mana. I'm sure that you can set the games up so you get a lot less mana if you want it. But I like, the whole point of the game is we're using magic. Now, one thing I will say about this one is, over Master of Magic, is that Master of Magic, at least in theory, is supposed to kind of guide you away from using the base game units towards the end of the game as the stronger, as the more powerful units come in. And I like that about Master of Magic. Like, you don't really want to be using tier 1 stuff towards the end of the game. However, this game is interesting in that, just like Planetfall, it kind of encourages you to, it encourages you to keep your troops alive, and even the tier 1 units can kind of, at least in theory, be sort of useful towards the end of the game. Now, whether that's the case or not, I don't know. You know, whether it works like that in practice, I'm not really sure. Let's get this over channel off. We'll get another fulmination out, I think. Yeah. Okay. We've got a Sun Priest here. Sorry, I can't even see where this is selecting now. This one, okay. Let's get him in. Shoot the bow. What we got? What is that? That's see, this is what I mean. I find it really hard to see what this stuff is. So we've got a Dusk Hunter here, and we've got Dawn Defenders. Let's kill the Dusk Hunter because we've got plenty of units on that other flank. Okay. Okay, and this morale is really, really low now. So they're quite likely to fumble. And we're likely to get critical hits. Let's just move in and attack these on the flank. Sun Priest. Okay, we have a turn. So yeah, the battles definitely feel a little bit messier than it did in Planetfall. Do we claim battle immediately? No, let's finish them off. Okay. Down he goes. Okay, get the lightning bow off. I really like the idea of this character flying around on this giant whatever it is. It's kind of like skeletal wyvern thing, and then firing a lightning bow from the top. It's got a kind of a bit of a Thor vibe to it. So there's Dawn Defenders in here chasing these. Okay, there we go. Victory. Okay, so we lost the Dawn Defender. We can replace that, and that was basically through me. This is one of the things about having. This kind of started off into, you know, these kind of deterministic combat systems where, you know, you always do a certain amount of damage. So that, you know, when you select an attack, you know, you can tell exactly how much damage you do. The problem is with that system is, apart from it not being very exciting because you always know how much damage you're going to do, is that if that system isn't applied consistently, then you get problems like I had there, where you're like, oh, I'm going to run away. It's not telling me that I'm going to take any damage, you know, or how much damage I'm going to take, and then you go and then you die. So yeah, I like a little bit more consistency. Like, you got to pick one of the options, you know. Like, if you're going to have the damage indicator telling you roughly how much damage you're going to do, you need to have that right across the board. Okay, I think we're going to end the episode there, folks, because yeah, we're over half an hour. I hope you enjoyed that battle. I think we've got that guy. This is the, you know, his back is broken now. I think we can probably move on. We can move on to Dorndale here, and we can probably take that next turn, I'm hoping. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're all within 3 range. Okay, folks, I'm going to end the episode there anyway. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the series in the comments below, and, you know, I'll try to reply to all the comments. Thanks, guys. Take care.